What in the world do we have here?
It's an old trunk from the late 1800s.
Okay, you know, guys, why don't we put this on the floor? This is a little too big to put on the case.
Okay. I decided to come to the pawn shop today to try to sell this trunk that I have from the late 1800s. I got this trunk at a yard sale in San Francisco, and I thought it was pretty cool. It's got a lot of little neat compartments in it.
You know much about it?
I don't know too much about it other than it's from the late 1800s. Wood here, oak, leather. But the coolest part about it is the inside.
Okay. Can you open it up?
Yeah, check this out.
Wow.
Oh, that is neat. Let me come around and take a look at it.
I already checked for money. There's none in there.
This thing is amazing. Trunks from the 1800s can be worth a ton of money, and this is hands down the coolest trunk I have ever seen.
Yeah, this is definitely neat.
You would really lug that heavy thing around with you when you went on vacation?
You got to realize when someone went on vacation or went on a trip back then, basically you would have to live out of one of these things. And that's why there's all the different compartments.
The cool thing about this trunk is all the compartments. There's about 6 pieces and they all fit together like a puzzle. It's a beautiful, functional design and they can be extremely valuable.
You open up your trunk, you take out your boxes and lay them on your bed. Pants and suits at the bottom, and then sock and underwear. You know, toiletries, your paperwork. The thing I like most about it is you hardly ever see the compartments. They're almost always gone.
I can't believe this thing is 100 years old and still has all the compartments. So someone did a remarkable job keeping everything intact. If I can get this thing for a decent price, I'd be crazy not to buy it.
What do you want to do with it? You want to pawn it or sell it?
Well, I'd just soon sell it because it's rather than carry it around.
What were you looking to get out of it?
$5, because I don't believe he can carry it out by himself.
I did some research on the internet, and they said it'd be worth around $1,000.
You know, actually, these things can go for like $3,000 or $4,000 if they're restored. Okay, but this is a long way from restored. It's probably going to cost me like $1,500 to get this thing prettied up. I'd like to pay like $300 for it.
Would you go 7?
I'll give you $500.
Okay. Sounds good enough to me.
All right, you don't have to carry it out of here.
All right.
Let's go up front and do some paperwork.
All right.
I don't know if Rick Dale has ever fixed up one of these before, but I'm going to bring it to him and ask him to try. Because this thing will be worth a lot more money all polished up.
Wow, that is one unique looking chest.
Wait till you see inside.
I'm Rick with Rick's Restorations here in Las Vegas. The pawn guys have been bringing me things for years, and they're trying to stump me one way or the other, and it still hasn't happened. Ta-da! Yeah, that's beautiful. Look at the workmanship in there. That is just out of hand. Well, the person that owned this had to be first class. This was top notch. I think this trunk is probably the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen as far as trunks go. And rare, I've never seen one. This is a piece that you just don't get to see. That is beautiful. A little rough.
Yeah, it's pretty rough on the inside.
Yeah. You know, there's mildew. It's been around the water, and it's just because it was been on a ship.
Do you think you can fix it up?
Well, I've accepted all your other challenges. I don't know why I can't do this one. I'll do my damnedest.
All right, cool.
But I tell you one thing, I always get nervous restoring something like this. I break one thing, we're done. We ain't gonna find another one, you know?
Okay. All right, let's...
Make sure you're pretty careful with it then.
All right. Thanks, Rick. I appreciate it.
You bet. All right, let's unveil this bad boy. Whew. Bam!
Okay, yeah.
That is the old trunk.
Oh, man, it's beautiful, man.
It looks great, man. I mean, it still looks old, but it's like in new condition.
Yeah, we went and put all brand new leather in here, but we patinaed it a little bit to make it match all this so it looks old.
I'm really interested to see what you did on the inside.
The inside, we cleaned. Now here's the deal. If I was to take and remove all this material, we would have devalued this thing something fierce.
Okay.
But if you remember, all this stuff was mildewed. And so we went and relined it with all cotton lining.
Okay.
So I wanted to make the most bang for your buck.
It looks great, man. It's unbelievable.
This thing looks incredible. Rick always finds new ways to surprise me. Time and time again, he delivers.
All right, so what's the damage?
It's going to be $1,500.
Okay.
You got any idea of what it's worth?
I don't. It's very, very rare to even have a dome top chest like that. That's because nobody's done them.
You know what? I'm going to put a $10,000 price tag on it and see what happens.
Let her rip.
You know?
I'm pretty confident you're going to score a home run on this one.
Thanks, Rick.
You bet. Thank you.
You're the best.
Absolute pleasure.
I'm psyched the way this trunk came out. It looks antique, but it's in such better condition now. I mean, I would take this thing on vacation, but with my luck, the airlines would lose it.